Watch this video and learn the 5 fundamentals for adding topspin. Your forehand shot will change from this to this. Topspin helps the ball to dip back into the court. So if you're someone who hits the ball hard but send the ball out long, this might be exactly what you need. So number 1, the racket face in the preparation. During the preparation, point your strings toward the ground as it reaches the waist level. Your wrist should slightly be extended and creating this L shape. With the strings pointing down, you can comfortably brush the side of the ball and generate topspin. Number 2, hit the side of the ball. This is where a lot of players lose their consistency. Make the contact around your waist height. The strings are hitting the side of the ball. So if you hit the top, the ball goes straight into the net. And if you hit the bottom of the ball, your shot floats. Don't skip the video yet, because I provided a self-drills that you can do to improve your forehand topspin at the end of this video. Number 3, racket tilt. When you make a contact, if you see it from the back view, the tip of the racket should not point completely to the side. Instead, your tip of the racket should point slightly downward like this. So that's when I make a contact. Now this racket tilt helps your racket to move vertically through the contact. The steeper the racket path, the more topspin you produce. So remember, the lower the racket starts, the more topspin you can create. Number 4, the pronation. After you make a contact with the ball, keep moving your arm toward your shoulder. As it travels forward, rotate your forearm as if you're trying to check the watch on your wrist. This movement, pronation, allows your arm to flow naturally after producing topspin. Number 5, finish your racket over the shoulder. By finishing your racket over your shoulder, you'll naturally have that low to high pathway of the racket. It will also boost your consistency because you would know where to finish your racket all the time. If you're doing this, stop immediately. This is the most common mistake among beginners and recreational players, using only the wrist. It may feel easier to brush the ball up using the wrist, and yes, it might even make great topspin, but without enough forward drive, your forehand becomes weak and risk your wrist injury. Use your entire upper body and your arms to swing your racket forward. Check out episode 3 to learn the correct forward swing mechanic. So here are the 5 progression drills that you can do in order to practice your topspin. The first one is called pat dog. Get into your ready position. As you finish your racket take back, your strings should be pointing down. And I want you to imagine there's a big dog behind you, and you're just giving a little tap with your racket face. Okay, here's the second thing. Imagine there's a face on the tennis ball. There are 2 eyes. This is the mouth, chin. That will be the head of the ball. What would this right in the middle be? Yes, it's the nose of the tennis ball. So every time you hit tennis ball, imagine you're aiming, you're going for that nose of the ball, not their eyes or their mouth. It's the nose of the ball. This is the third thing. It's called the 4 o'clock tap. So imagine there's a huge clock in front of you. This is 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3, and 9. Now your goal is to make a contact with the tip of the racket pointing 4 o'clock, just like this. This will create the tilt of your racket face as you make a contact. And as I mentioned previously, this tilt is really important to have that vertical movement of your racket. So let me show you from the back view. Pat the dog, hit the nose of the ball with the tip of the racket pointing 4 o'clock. Now after you make a contact, then you want to pronate your arm. I want to see the pronation. So as I mentioned. So you want to check the time in front of your face. Okay, this is the last step. I want you guys to catch the racket over your shoulder in the end. So from your ready position, you want to pat the dog's head, hit the nose of the ball with the tip of the racket pointing 4 o'clock. Then you want to pronate, check the time, and see if you can catch your racket over your shoulder. Do you know the safest and the most powerful shot in tennis? Find out in the next episode.